Welcome, one and all. G-Rat here, back with another video for you all today. This is week 1 of the TPC Draft League, aka the Pokémon Center Draft League. I'm super excited about it. I'm super ecstatic because, I mean, yeah, I've been a part of like Pokemon tournaments before, but never actually really in the Draft League format. So real quick, before I actually get into it, I just want to talk about how the formatting works and the rule sets for this league. So there's probably about 10 people in this league, 10 teams, and how it's going to work is that with these 10 teams, the rule set's going to look just like UCL, aka the United Championship League. So any curiosities to how all this rule sets work, that's definitely the way to go if you want to check out that. I can also put a little bit of rule sets in the description for when the actual battle happens. Not so much at the team builder, but when the actual battle happens, I can put stuff in there. Other than that, because it is week 1, I will go in depth about how my team is worked at, how my team is formatted, the best synergy I could possibly use for it, so on and so forth, and then by the time we can get into the actual team builder. So real quick, I want to go over something about this. So looking at my team, as I'll pull it up on screen real quick, I missed out on like half the draft. So we have OU, NU, RU, and UU. For OU, I have Rotom Wash, Tornadus Theory, and Omega Alakazam. But the thing is, when I say that I missed out on half the draft, I missed out on OU and NU. So I picked out whatever was left over from what the other coaches have picked. So no one chose Rotom Wash, no one chose Tornadus, no one chose Mega Alakazam, which, by the way, my Mega is the fastest in the entire league. So I'm hoping it could do some work. I'm really hoping it could do some work. I have Volt Turn with Rotom Wash and Tornadus, and then I also have the Mega Alakazam to do work. So let's go ahead and go into NU. It is a little bit more thick. I've got Garbodor, Uxie, and Whimsicott. Now Garbodor is there to set up spikes, toxic spikes, poison, and then Uxie is there to just tank hits. Tank hits, set up rocks, Thunder Wave. If it needs to, I have U-turn for pivot, and then Whimsicott can do a lot. It can switcheroo, it could defog, it could taunt, it could baton pass. It's got options. Because of a grass fairy type, fairy actually works really well. It's the only fairy I have on the team, so I have to really make use of it. As going for RU, I've got Umbreon, Shaymin, and Gligar. Also, again, pretty thick. Umbreon is usually there for just toxic, wish into passing something, and then just a normal stall with heal bell and everything. So it's going to be an annoying Pokemon, I already know. And then we have Shaymin, which is the mascot of the team. It does have a lot of power to it. It also has a lot of bulk because it's a Shaymin. It's a Pixie Pokemon. It's got like 100 base stats all around. So I know it'll do work this season. So now we're going into Gligar. It's our only ground presence on the team. And I wanted Gliscor originally, but it was taken. So I went ahead with Gligar, which is just fine. I can just Eviolite it, and it can do set up rocks, it can defog. I'm not sure if it gets taunt or not, but I can always check that out. But it's just there to tank hits as well for a physical defensive mon. Now, UU. When the drafts were going on for UU, everyone was literally at cutthroat because a lot of the Pokemon in UU are just so good. They're so good in their respective tier that it's really tough to figure out Pokemon, but I did manage to snag Chandelure, Hydreigon, and Komodo. Now, Chandelure is my only ghost presence and only fire presence, so I want to make sure that I can actually use this well when it comes to either being super hyper offensive or just kind of like a Will-O-Wisp supporter, however I feel see need fit, but that's what I have for now. I also have 2 Pseudos, Hydreigon and Komodo, and as the Dragon Pokemon, I expect them to hit hard. And I mean hard. Now, Komodo is a little finicky because Hydreigon can deal with fairies here and there. Komodo, maybe not so much because Hydreigon is faster than Komodo, but Komodo can still hit really, really hard given the right setup. And then as my Z Crystal, I do have the Firium Z. It's because I only have Chandelure as my fire presence. Firium Z is usually meant for like my Z Fire Blast, my Z Fire Punch, freaking Z Hidden Power Fire. So that's what I wanted to go with. So as I covered my team and how the synergy is working with it, I kind of want to go over my opponent's team this week, the Pewter City Primarinas. So let's go ahead. I have it pulled up on on another screen, but I'm putting it on the screen right now for y'all. So looking at his team, it is formatted in a very obscure way. It's nice. It's a very nice format. But even though it could be nice, it still has its flaws, like my team and everybody else's. But with his team specifically, the only Pokemon that I'm actually worried about is Kyurem. Kyurem Black is just an annoying Pokemon. It's only annoying because it's so good. It's so good. The only thing I'm worried about is because his team's got ICMZ, that he's gonna put his ICMZ on his Kyurem. I don't really see it too much being on like Raikou, Primarina, Alolan Muck for like Hidden Power Ice, Ice Beam, or Ice Punch for their Z moves. I just see it mostly being used for Kyurem, and especially because it's Kyurem that I could do so much work to my team that this could be really, really helpful for him. But the 6 that I planned on for him to bring is Megalopony, Jirachi, Kyurem Black, Nidoqueen, Raikou, and Primarina. And the reason why is because Megalopony is obviously really, really fast. It's an all-out attacker. It's not the fastest in the league. It's actually right next to Alakazam in terms of speed. Jirachi, because Steel, if you look at my team, I'll go back to my team. Steel, if you look at my team, Jirachi does quite a bit to it. And I'm a little worried because he can Choice Scarf Jirachi and proceed to Iron Head Flitch me, Zen Headbutt Flitch me. He could U-turn if he needs to. So he's definitely got options for that Jirachi. The Primarina is the Pokemon that's next to Kyurem that I'm scared of, because like my Hydreigon and my Komodo are so weak to Fairy, like they'll just die in one hit from a Moonblast from Primarina. So I'm really worried about that. But for my 6, you probably see it on screen, is what I prepped for. And then the Raikou I don't really see doing too much work, but I know that he could Choice Scarf it, Choice Specs it for Extra Sensory, Aura Sphere, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice. Like, he's got options with this Raikou. And as for the Nidoqueen won't really do much. Kind of like how my Garbodor won't do much, but it's there to set up. It's there to set up rocks. And it's there to, I probably just gonna not choice it. He's probably gonna do Sheer Force, maybe a Life Orb, or Leftovers, or Black Sludge, however he wants to do it, as long as he gets rocks up. If he doesn't bring Nidoqueen, he's bringing Registeel. If he doesn't bring Registeel, he's bringing a defensive Jirachi, which is very unlikely, as for setup anyway. I don't really see him bringing Alolan Muck whatsoever. Alolan Muck doesn't really do anything to my team but knock off. It can knock off my team pretty hard, and Shadow Snake, but that's really nothing. So I'm gonna go into my actual team that I built specifically for this week, and I want to go ahead and dive in as to why I ran this certain set, why I ran this moveset, the EVs I spread. So let's go ahead with the Cutie the Uxie. It is Bold Nature, holding the Leftovers with U-Turn, Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, and Psychics. Now, I put max HP on it for obvious reasons. I didn't put max defense because it already has a base 130 defense and already has base 130 special defense. So I wanted to be able to put as much as EVs as I possibly could into my special defense, so that way, if needed, it could take a hit from Raikou, it could take a hit from Primarina, it could take a hit from Sceptile if he decides to bring it. So I do have options for that. If this Kyurem already uses his Z move and it goes for maybe an Earth Power, it can switch onto it. If it goes for an Ice Beam, it can switch onto it. But this Uxie, the way I ran it, because it's physically defensive, it's meant to take a hit from Megalopony. It's meant to take a hit from Jirachi. It's meant to take a hit from Kyurem's Z Freeze Shock, which is a physical move. So if I were to just take one hit, I can paralyze, I can set up rocks if I need to. I got U-turn for momentum, and then I have Psychic for just a stab move. The Psychic is mostly there just because of the Megalopony and how terrifying it can be. So let's go ahead. Alright, so next we have Kojo the Komodo. It's holding the Life Orb with the ability Soundproof, with Adamant Nature, max attack, and then mostly speed, and the rest is in HP with Drain Punch, Substitute, Dragon Dance, and Earthquake. Now, I have my HP at 32 EVs because of Substitute and because of Drain Punch, so I want to be able to make sure that I get as much HP as I possibly can, but I still want to outspeed when I have D-Dance set up. Now, Substitute D-Dance is so good against this guy's team because this guy, for this team, for Pewter City Primarinas, has no way to set up, remove hazards, by the way, has no way to remove hazards, but it's also very weak to ground and fighting. So I have both ground and fighting. Komodo hits like a freaking truck. Especially if I D-Dance up, I'll outspeed pretty much everything on his team except for the Lopunny, and just proceed to just go ham on it. Maybe the Sceptile. I don't think I'll outspeed the Sceptile. and the Raikou if it's choice, but I'm still going to hit really, really hard once I set up the sub D dance. The game is over after that. Next, we're going to go into Ice Cream, the Alakazam, with Inner Focus. In its timid nature, max speed, max special attack, with Calm Mind, Psychic, Focus Blast, and Shadow Ball. Now, the question arises, what happens if I actually put Magic Guard on it? Now, Magic Guard only doesn't really seem too useful in this matchup. The only way it would be useful if I got Toxiced, or if I had Hazard set up on my side. And I don't really see it too much coming from here, but I do have Inner Focus for the Mega Lopunny. So when the Mega Lopunny comes in and wants to fake me out, I have Inner Focus. I don't need to Mega Evolve that turn. I can just go straight for the Calm Mind. And then from there, I can proceed to Mega Evolve and then sweep his entire team because I outspeed Mega Lopunny with Timid max speed over his Mega Lopunny Jolly max speed. So definitely outspeeds Kyurem, definitely outspeeds Sceptile, definitely outspeeds Raikou, it outspeeds everything on his team. It's incredibly fast. Like, Mega Alakazam is so fast. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Next, I really like this name, by the way. Epsilon the Hydreigon, holding the Fire MZ. Modest Nature, max speed, max special attack as the last one. We have Fire Blast, Earth Power, Dragon Pulse, and Dark Pulse. Now, Dragon Pulse and Dark Pulse are there for, you know, stab, but the Fire Blast is definitely there for the Kyurem. It's 100% there for the Kyurem. If I don't have rocks up, if I don't have any kinds of hazards up, and the Kyurem comes in with full HP, Z Fire Blast one-shots it, no matter what. You can be whatever set you want, it one-shots it. It destroys it. So that's what I hope to catch up. And if it's not the Kyurem, then literally any Pokemon does not appreciate a Z Fire Blast from a Hydreigon. And then Earth Power, because I did mention, because his team is very, very weak to ground, so I want to be able to hit something with an Earth Power. If the Kyurem does come in, and I do have hazards up, a Dragon Pulse will one-shot it from full, and I do outspeed it unless this Kyurem is Choice Scarfed. So I'm not really worried about that. Next, we're going to go into Pickens, the Whimsicott, holding the Choice Specs with Prankster ability, also Modest Nature, also max speed, max special attack, with Switcheroo, Defog, Moonblast, and Giga Drain. Now, because it has Prankster, I wanted to be able to have Switcheroo on it, just in case a Pokemon comes in that has a better item for Whimsicott. That way I'll be able to Switcheroo just like that. I also have Priority Defog, just in case he does set hazards up, and I have a way to remove them. Moonblast is there for stab, and so is Giga Drain, but Moonblast one-shots Mega Lopunny, one-shots Kyurem. It one-shots those two Pokemon specifically, and because I'm so scared of Kyurem, I need something to just destroy it. And it does naturally outspeed Kyurem, so I'm not really worried about any speed, unless, like I said, he's choiced. If he's Choice Scarf, then I may have an issue. And then Giga Drain, I have Giga Drain mostly for the Primarina. If I come in on the Primarina, I do outspeed and I do one-shot Choice Specs Giga Drain from full. I get HP back, the Primarina's gone, and then I can have all the room in the world to just focus on the battle after that. After Kyurem and Primarina are gone, that's over. That's game over. Alright, and then the last Pokemon I have is your mixtape, the Garbodor, holding the Black Sludge with ability Aftermath. It's Careful Nature with Gunk Shot, Drain Punch, Spikes, and Toxic. Now, I do have max special defense on it, and the only reason why I have max special defense is because it can take a special hit. So, like, if a Primarina needed to come in and I can take a hit from it, if Raikou needed to come in and I can take a hit from it, let's just say he brings Sceptile or Lantern, I can take a hit from it. I can also set up Spikes, because again, his team is weak to ground. I have Toxic to poison something, I have Drain Punch to get HP back, and I have Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot one-shots Primarina from full. One shot, oh my god, I just looked at this. Yeah, Gunk Shot one-shots Primarina from full. So I definitely have options for these threats that are coming to my team. So this is the 6 that I'm rocking out with. I don't really plan on switching it. The battle actually for me is in 2 hours, so I wanted to be able to prep before that. So this is the squad. I don't really think I'm changing anything, like I said. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this team into practice, and I know that I'm not going to really like get good matchup because this is anything goes. Alright, so I'm going to do a couple mock battles, maybe 2, and then we can see how the team synergy works and everything. Let's go ahead and start the timer. Okay. So looking at this guy's team, he's either going to lead with Electros, the Volt Switch, see what I can do, maybe the Zoroark, maybe Togekiss is a possible lead, but I'm going to go ahead, if he leads off a Zoroark, he could taunt, so let's see. He leads on with Excadrill. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and set up rocks. I don't care. You can do whatever to me. X-Scissor? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Physical defense. It is juicy. Alright, so, who could take an Iron Head? I mean, I'm X-Scissor. Kojo. There you go. Oh, you went for rocks too. That's fine. I feel like he's gonna switch. If he goes into Togekiss, that's an issue. So I'm gonna double. I'm gonna double into Garbodor. Did I overpredict? No. Okay, Vaporeon. That's fine. I'm faster than the Excadrill? Wait, wait a minute, what? Okay, I'll take it. I'm going straight for Toxic. Screw it. I need to poison this thing. You roared me out. That's fine. Alright, in that case, this Vaporeon is Toxic. He's probably gonna... I don't think he's gonna attack it. I'm gonna go ahead and just U-turn. And go into Pickens. You roared me again. Really? I don't really know how this person's playing, but it's definitely confusing the hell out of me. Are you gonna stay in now? I can flinch you. Oh no, you went for the Ice Beam, that's fine. Alright, I definitely need to get rid of these rocks because Hydreigon won't be able to appreciate too much of the rocks coming in and then getting hit and knocking it out. I'm not the best battler in the world, but I definitely like to get my practices in and learn from all the things that are happening. So we got rid of a wall. Eggs in bed. Noted. Okay, so I definitely need to get rid of these rocks. I don't know if Togekiss is going to go straight for Defog, but I do need to get rid of these rocks so that Epsilon can come in and do some work later. Because I don't have my Umbreon today for wishes or anything like that. What'd you went for? Aurasphere? Whimsicott doesn't really do anything to its team, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sack it off. Well now it just tells me to save it because he switched out, which is fine. So are you gonna go for Rapid Spin? I outspeed this Excadrill apparently, so I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, there you go. You went for Rapid Spin. That's fine. I don't know why, but you did. Do I Fire Blast? Do I Earth Power? Fire Blast is just safer. Yeah, I just knew it was safer. All right, so it's probably Megazord Y. I mean, not Megazord Y, Mega X. So I'm gonna predict that. Oh no, it's a Y. It is Y. Okay, that's fine. Hydreigon is definitely gone. Totally gone. All right. I go in Ice Cream. Go in Ice Cream. I can't Psychic freely, but I should. Okay, good. Okay, I was really afraid of it switching out, but he didn't. He didn't. He was being safe. I just don't know which one's Zoroark. Alright, you brought this in. Iron Man was already taking damage, so this is definitely the Excadrill, it's not the Zoroark. Okay. Who's next? Togekiss? Eggs in bed. This is the Zoroark. I'm going to Acuity. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it. Yeah. Oh no, okay, I can't live a Dark Pulse. That's fine, I can sack this off. That's what we do. So now I just go into my Whimsicott and I proceed to Moonblast. Yeah, goodbye. You didn't have Focus Sash for anything. Oh, you know why I'm probably getting these like unorthodox plays is because I'm a little bit of a low ladder. I just decided to just play Anything Goes for a bit, and now I guess I'm okay in the ladder for what it is. I think I'm at like 1200 just for starting out about like yesterday, so that's not bad. I kind of want to save this just in case. I don't want it to take unnecessary damage when going back to Alakazam, and I got Levitate now. Alright, so it looks like I just win with Mega Alakazam. So the synergy and how all this works is not bad. Like I said, the only reason why I'm doing these mock battles is to test out how the team works and what it would be best for it, what are its weaknesses, so on and so forth. But as of right now, we haven't fought a Pokemon that is on our opposing team quite yet. Oh, excuse me. What's my rating? I don't know. Can you guys see it? I don't know if you can. I'll figure it out if you can't see it. I'm at 1300 if you can't see it. So it's not the worst when it comes to starting out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try one more battle. If I find a whole bunch of Ubers, that's great. Okay, this is not too great. But what I was saying is, like, if I can find a whole bunch of Ubers, I can test out to see if, like, my team is actually worth to beat Ubers and stuff. I honestly don't know who's gonna lead. I think my main priority is just getting rocks up. He leads with Mew. Are you gonna taunt? Are you gonna magic coat? The world may never know. I'm just gonna go for it. You went for knockoff. Fine. That's fine. Go for rocks. You probably have synchronize, and I don't want to be paralyzed right now. You would immediately for the defog. Alright, noted. So I gotta keep this Uxie alive for now. Go ahead into Epsilon and just proceed to Dark Pulse. Who can take a Dark Pulse on this team? Magirna. I'm gonna make a hard-ass read. Okay. Okay, that Magirna is so dead. It's so dead. And it was a crit. So that was a good read on my part. I'm gonna save this thing, because Epsilon does pretty much a lot of work to every one of his Pokemon except for this Marshadow. But I'm gonna switch into this to sack it off. Oh my god, it close combating. I could live one. I could live one, maybe Gunk Shot would kill. I don't know. I don't know. I don't, oh, you went for Mew. Alright, this is fine actually. That was my plan. That was my plan. I was gonna Toxic it. Alright, so you're probably gonna go for a Psychic. I'm gonna go for Spikes. I can leave one. Oh no, you went for Stealth Rock. That's fine. Now, are you gonna defog? Or are you just gonna go... You have Mewm Z? Z transform. What does Z's transform do? Does it just restore its HP and then transform? You know, you learn something new. I'm going for one layer of Spikes. Did you just transform into me just to set up Spikes? Alright, you know what? Let's go into Pickens. I'm just gonna defog them away. You can knock me out if you need to, but I'm defogging this all the way. You went for Spikes anyway. Okay. I'm just gonna continue to defog since I'm choiced anyway. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay. Alright, now my plan is to go into Epsilon, and I can Earth Power. I can be fine and go for Earth Power. Yeah. If he switches into Shaymin, I Fire Blast, and I can handle his team pretty well. There we go. Going for Fire Blast. Oh. Well, thank God I hit. I would have been super pissed. Do I go for Fire Blast again? Yeah, I just go for Fire Blast again. That's fine. That's also fine. I don't know if you have Hydration, you have Rain Dance, but I don't want to find out. But I think you're going to Tail Glow. Going for Dark Pulse. Yep, you went for Tail Glow. Okay, cool. So that was actually another excellent read on my part. I'm gonna go ahead and Dark Pulse again. Surf does not kill. That's fine. Go for Dark Pulse one more time. Manaphy's gone. Thank you. See, taking risks can work out. If you feel like that it's gonna work out, then you go for it. Just go with your gut feeling. So if he sends in this Marshadow, yeah, I gotta switch. I'm going to your mixtape. Yeah, you close combat, that's fine. You lower your defenses. And then, now I'm going to sack this thing off, go into Mega Alakazam. A Shadow Sneak does not knock out my Mega Alakazam, so I am happy about that. Oh, and your Life Orb. Ooh. Actually, it may. It definitely may. I'm not sure. I don't think it'll knock me out. Oh, and yeah, it knocks me out. Alright, this is why Marshadow's and Ubers. It's such a good freaking Pokemon. I'm going to Earthquake. I got an Earthquake. I don't know why you rocked Tombed. but okay, I'll take it. So now he's got Victini and Shaymin, which both of those Pokemon like Komodo can't do anything against. So I'm just gonna go ahead and now I'm gonna switch into Uxie because I want to be able to Thunder Wave it. Oh, you went for Substitute. Ooh. That's not good. I want to be able to Thunder Wave the Shaymin so that way Hydreigon can outspeed. Because I don't really think it outspeeds Shaymin Sky. Alright, you can go for Substitutes then. We can play this game. Air Slash, yeah, I live. Okay. Now, will you go for Substitute again or you're gonna Air Slash? How much does Air Slash do? Enough. Whatever, I got damage on it. What's its max speed? Like 3 something? 388 could be its max speed, so alright. Yeah, that's game. I should have just went for Thunder Wave, but you know, we're not gonna win them all. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, then do not forget to show your support and hit the like button down below, because it really does help out the channel. Also, don't forget to comment. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like. It's always just to help us improve. And do not forget to subscribe, because not just more Pokemon content's coming away, more content in general. So other than that, thank you guys and peace out. I'm really terrified. Alright, first Pokemon is... That is not ass. Darkrai!